our model, our base case, predicts that we will have an answer by the end of October.
Pfizer CEO and chairman predicts that the drug maker will know by next month whether its COVID-19 vaccine works and if it's safe and effective. But a big question remains, who will get the vaccine first? For this, we turn to Phyllis Arthur, who for 16 years have helped launch vaccines in the U.S. and internationally, which includes the first HPV vaccine, Gardasil.
The decision on who will get the vaccine first is actually right now under very critical discussion within the CDC and its Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, or known as the ACIP.
The ACIP, the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, is currently exploring 4 proposed groups for early phase vaccination. Healthcare personnel, which includes people not directly involved in patient care, but are exposed, like office managers and cleaners, essential workers, those with high-risk medical conditions, and adults over 65. The ACIP will finalize their decision based on the vaccine study.
Because COVID-19 has disproportionately impacted Black, Latinx, and Native American communities, do you think race should also play a role in a deciding factor of who gets the vaccine?
What is happening is you see a disproportionate share of racial and ethnic minorities and others in those occupations. You see a disproportionate share of racial and ethnic minorities in those underlying conditions.
Arthur doesn't think we should solely focus on race and ethnicity for vaccine distribution. By targeting essential workers and people with high-risk medical conditions, these communities will indirectly benefit. Another issue, getting the public to trust that vaccine.
I think everybody is having more mistrust of the vaccine process here. There's been a lot of talk about rushing things.
But Dr. Landon wants to put the public at ease.
So far, we have not seen anything cutting corners on the vaccine trials.
She says pharmaceutical companies have gotten rid of the red tape and bureaucracy in the name of efficiency. But the way clinical trials are being done are still the same. Also, promising vaccines require 2 injections, and that could be a challenge in vaccine distribution.
So I'm going to say the biggest mistake we can make with vaccine distribution is distributing the vaccine in such a way that people can't get the second dose of whatever it is that they got the first time.
Kat Sandoval, Newsy, Chicago.